Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Patrick here at Nobody's Wrench. I have Tom, John, Dan, and the four of us are going on a wonderful adventure to a mysterious land full of Ford parts and components. It's also my grandparents' house.
There's a Montego there, too.
There's a Montego. There's two Montegos. There's a Pronto. There's vans. Oh, we're moving. All sorts of stuff there. The total job of today is to go pick up my pickup truck, 64 F100. That's been sitting in the field for like 3 years now, and it's going to go into John's lovely brand new shop. So I finally convinced him to let me park it in there because he's such a sweetheart. So you will see the journey and the moving of the truck over there. So
Whose ranch is this?
I don't know. Nobody's?
It's in a dumb spot.
We have arrived. Of all the vehicles out here, mine is the easy one to find because it's somewhat covered. The cover has done fine. The tarps have replaced every year on it. The paint underneath has not held up well last time I covered it, but it'll be good to get her back out and get her into a shop. Like I said, John was nice enough to offer up a space in his place. So we'll get it uncovered here. You'll get a look at the beauty that is my 64 F100. I bought it when I was 19. So we're coming up on 17, 18 years ownership. And it's nowhere near as far as along in the restoration as I want it to be, but plans will change, I think, as we go forward. So enjoy the beauty that is my truck. So inside of the 64, you can see that lovely blue custom dash panel paint job. It was purple when I bought the truck, and I painted it blue, and it matches it much better. It does have actually a Mercury steering wheel in it. I don't know where that came from. This center section here was custom built, very custom by the previous owner of the truck. You can see we've got oil pressure, amperage, and water temperature. It does have a fancy looking Hurst shifter. There's no parking pawl or any of that locking shit on there, so you just kind of got to feel the gears to get it where you need it to be. Probably going to replace that with a locker or something nicer. Of course, the Ford oval on the dash, because that's awesome. Ashtray, glove box, random bits and pieces, Fairlane parts as well. And then you can see the headliner is just Dynamat or something like that. So overall, ooh, look at that Ford. Look at those Fords. Really solid. The boys out there working hard. And yeah, I'm excited to get her back and get her moving. It has been far too long since I have had my truck, and I'm excited to get it indoors and actually get to work on it again. So hopefully later this year or so, we'll get it mobile again. That'd be nice. It needs some love and attention. So more from John's house or the truck next. I haven't been in here in like 3 or 4 years. Feels about the same. Cold. You're still good. Probably, but you're actually pretty much square on. Check the ramps. This one looks like No, I just meant you're a bitch internally.
That was once and I was out of line.
He needed a Snickers.
I am kind of hungry.
So yeah, truck is out of the ground there. It was frozen, but it actually rolled really well. The brakes still work. The transmission seems to at least shift into the gears I needed it to. So overall, I'm really happy that it got on the trailer as easily as it did. Looks pretty solid down there. Tom did a great job tugging me along, as he always does. Hello, live from the cab, Brad John's house. We're gonna back it off now. And
We're jacking off now.
the exterior door handle doesn't work, so I gotta crawl in the inside because I gotta fix that.
You got some stuff hanging there.
It's character.
Oh yeah, that doesn't need a greasing at all.
If you squint, man.
Hello, Mark.
You want it snugged all the way before I'm done, or what?
Not snug all the way, because still gonna do insulation and stuff, so.
That's fine. Oh, yeah.
I just thought you wanted to further on car.
Yeah, that's not a problem either. So there you go. In our wonderful road trip journey today, we got my truck moved. Next up is going to be Tom's. He's moving that for a better winter storage. But this is the glory of the 64 as she is. Wonderful gray paint, blue sea stripes, which I love. The body's a little rough on it, you know. It's been sitting for a while. But yeah, now that it's at John's, the timer begins on actually getting it mobile, so it's not just sitting in John's garage for the rest of our existence here. Nice to have it out from the outside. Like, it's been disappointing to have to leave it on the elements as long as I did, but that's just how life is sometimes. If you watch the Fairlane video, you will see some of the reasons behind that. But yeah, nice to get it inside. Can't wait to start working on it, make some content with it. Hopefully get it roadworthy by the end of the year, something like that. And
Burnouts.
It needs some serious muscle to do burnouts. This thing is.
Cam. It needs a cam.
It needs a cam. It's a gutless wonder. So I think I maybe got 160 horse. You know, just something like that. Little 302. Not very powerful.
Cam gears converter.
Dan has all the ideas to spend my money. It's very easy. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Stick around for more shenanigans content. We have Galaxy, we have Model A, we have the 64 F100, we've got 72 F100, we've got Dan Chevys. We got so much stuff and a bunch of fun content. Fox 73, my bad. I took a guess. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming up. So like I said, like, share, subscribe, stick around, drop in the comments down below if you've got any fun memories or stories of an old F100. Any really, but 64 is this one. And yeah, looking forward to having some more stuff with it. So thank you.
Exactly.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh, it looks like it all just popped out though.